Welcome to episode 49 of VidAMs, my first special episode. Many years ago when I started these reviews, I had a selection of rules in place for what was actually eligible for me to cover, but I never actually wrote those down, causing me a couple of hiccups as time went on. One such hiccup even created a sub-series, VidPMs. So today, I'm going to lay out in plain text what is actually eligible for VidAMs, setting the rules in stone so that I can adequately break them. In VidAMs, I review or react to a television show, officially endorsed web show, or a series of OVAs based on a video game or a video game series. In VidPMs, I review or react to an adult television show, officially endorsed web show, or series of OVAs based off of a pornographic video game or video game series. I generally only review shows that are finished and lasted at least 5 episodes. Depending on their length, I aim to review 3 to 5 episodes from a show's overall run, but I try to avoid covering more than half of any full series. Whew, okay, that's a load off my chest, and now I can let one component of those rules slip by the wayside. This part in particular. In a good few instances, I've sat down to watch a really good show based on a series of games that I really like, only to realise partway through that, hey, wait a second, this wasn't originally a video game. It's just common enough of an occurrence to annoy me, so today, let's watch the opening episodes of what I'm now going to refer to as the Almosts. I've always known Sam and Max for their LucasArts and Telltale adventure games, which combine their wacky buddy vigilante dynamic with charmingly esoteric puzzles. And really funny dialogue.
I was battering this purse snatcher with a broken parking meter and screaming, "Die! Why won't you die?" And Sam said, "You crack me up, little buddy."
The point being?
I crack Sam up.
But what I didn't realise is that they were originally conceived in the 80s by brothers Dave and Steve Purcell as comic book characters. Emphasis on comic. Hey, where do you keep that gun? None of your damn business, Sam. Shall we dance? Let's. Hey, buddy, come here. We want to talk to you for a minute. Yeah, no kidding. We won't hurt you. That would be much less funny if they were actual cops. Airing in 1997, The Adventures of Sam and Max, Freelance Police, or AOSMFP for short, was cancelled after 13 episodes. And wow, that is my 3rd review in a row of cancelled 13-episode runs. And in this case, I'm especially outraged, because this show is really charming, really funny, and it got replaced by the Spy Dogs. Y'all remember the fucking Spy Dogs? I fucking don't. Anyways, let's have a live watch of episode 1, why don't we? The Thing That Wouldn't Stop It. I love the vagueness of that title. That is incredibly good.
My mommy didn't call.
Okay, I think I know who this character is. This is the Geek. She's show exclusive, and she's a little girl scientist who lives in Sam and Max's basements. I won't ask any questions if you don't.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, for starters, it's possessed by some unearthly presence. It sneaks up behind me a lot, and it doesn't keep my soda cold.
Sounds like a power surge.
Okay, this dialogue is quality. Off the bat, that's very good. Just every tradesman ever.
Last time on Sam and Max.
Last time. This is episode 1. That is a great bit to have in episode 1 of any show.
Well, Secretary General, there are no easy answers to the global warming problem, but if you're asking my opinion... Incoming.
Oh yeah, clearly this is more important. Let's deal with the demon fridge.
Going for distance!
I love that Sam in this show is just rolling with Max's chaotic gremlin energy. Max is just taking point and setting the tone for this.
Okay, on my signal.
Okay, they're just gonna shoot the fucking fridge.
Open the door right now! Freeze unit!
Huh.
The light! Go into the light!
This is no time to mock the paranormal, little pal.
Okay, so now they're paranormal investigators on top of everything else. This is not what I expected from this show. What in the fuck is happening?
Quickly fashioning a makeshift sled using giant french fries and spit.
Mush, Max, mush!
Now, if I was watching this as a kid, just the sheer stimulation of everything fucking happening at all times definitely would keep my attention wrapped. As it stands, I'm just digging the fucking wild visuals and animation in this.
What's the password? And if you say swordfish, I'll lose it!
The password is
I'm sorry, what?
boil.
You know what? It has Freakazoid energy. It's just irreverent, and there are no rules to this show. It just does whatever the hell it wants to do.
We thought you were the Thing.
The Thing?
A shape-changing entity of unfathomable evil that's been stalking.
Oh, so it is just The Thing, as in John Carpenter's The Thing.
It's just a matter of time before it gets us all. We're doomed, man!
This guy looks like if Brody Fox had a dorky little brother.
Like you.
If this so-called thing should somehow find its way into our world, devouring unsuspecting citizens who have no natural fear of frozen entrees, it would surely cause a nationwide mistrust of pre-manufactured foods of all kind.
The true evil. The one thing we cannot allow.
To safeguard American businesses, Max. That's why
Let's do this for capitalism!
Say your prayers, dinner, or your dinner prayers or something.
Gee, I don't know anybody who could firebomb kittens.
Here, let me.
The hideous creature before you is the last of his kind. Only
Oh, Jesus,
he
that's
remains.
genuinely upsetting.
And being a TV dinner, his destiny is, you know...
To be eaten. How was he? At the end, I mean.
Well, someone out there really likes this episode, I'm very sure.
Freezer burn.
Dang, I haven't got to the alien part of this video, and it's already very chest-burstery. Okay, this all ultimately just ended in toilet humor and borderline fetish material, so...
An unknown gas was released into the atmosphere, creating what scientists are calling an impenetrable...
Did they just solve global warming?
Ozone, effectively plugging the hole.
And how
They just solved global war. They did it. The true hero, Sam and Max.
You did it, geek. You repaired the ozone layer.
Let's roll.
So this is the show. They just get called to random places to have fucking wacky adventures. It certainly is a 90s cartoon.
Thank you.
Ripley, it's still on your tail.
2014's Alien Isolation is an absolute banger of a survival horror game, really capturing the same feelings of claustrophobia and impending doom as the original cinematic masterpiece. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Alien is like an established film series, isn't it? Yeah, y'all know Alien. You know the one. It's the one where Jack Nicholson is all like, "Here's Johnny!"
Oh no, not again.
Anyways, in 2019, Isolation received a 3D animated series that reimagined the game's story. It was released exclusively on IGN, which is really funny to me, because IGN quite famously gave Isolation an absolutely pitiful score. 5.9? What the fuck are you talking about? This isn't Colonial Marines, this is the good Alien game. Anyways, I have no idea what to expect for this one, so let's try out episode 1. Alright, let's go. Let's jump into a long-distance sequel to Alien. So from what I've seen, based on my research, this is... Oop, fucking oop. This is a recap of the... or a retelling of the actual game itself, so...
Torrance! I'm untethered!
Here we go.
Moving away at orientation 090, mark 020. You need a lifeboat. Let me tell you how this started.
Oh, okay. In media res, let's go.
I'm an employee of the Wayland Yutani Corporation.
Oh, ever the reliable company. Never did anything wrong. Very good.
I'm Samuels. I work for the company.
Oh.
It's about your mother. We think we may...
Oh, no. Oh. Is Tom Hanks about to welcome me onto the train? Because this is the uncanny valley.
Vessel, the Anisadora,
oh, it's just off. It's in the worst spot.
Of the Nostromo. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent...
Wait a second.
I know what it is.
I think I've cottoned on to why this doesn't look right. This isn't fucking 3D animation. This is... These are the cutscenes from the game, one-to-one. This is just the cutscene from the game. Like a 2014 video game. That's why it looks uncanny. Holy shit. No, am I... Is it actually the same?
When this job came across my desk, I read the case history.
Oh no, I remember that shot. No, this is okay, let me pause this for a second. 4:15. No way. Okay, bear with me. Let me just, Okay. Alien Isolation, 1080p, full HD, long play, walkthrough, gameplay, no commentary. All right. Thank you, SHN Survival Horror Network. It's color graded. It's just color graded to be darker. And the subtitles aren't there, but... You can't just...
I know.
I have never seen this before, ever.
She went missing.
But I hate it. I've never seen this. I've never seen the cutscenes from a game just taken wholesale and placed into a series that claims to be an animated series.
Maybe.
That is so... That feels like deceptive, almost. That feels like you're lying to me. This is not an original work.
Taylor. Good morning. Good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either.
Oh no, this is like a machinima. It's like if you just took theater mode from a game and then called it an animated series. But the dialogue is even one-to-one the same. It feels scummy. I don't know. And also the fucking facial animation. Holy shit, that's not good. Or not even the animation, just the models. The models are so primitive because they've got to match the models from the 2014 video game in this 2019 animation. Like, when you go into an animated series, you expect it, even if it is retelling the story of a game, to have its own spin on it, to have its own art style, visuals, and to be rewritten somewhat.
Approaching Sevastopol Station.
Okay, it's not even worth watching this, because this is just the game. Wait, okay, when it gets the actual gameplay of skulking around the ship and being chased by a fucking alien... Surely that's got to be freshly animated, because you can't just take the first-person gameplay and transcribe it into a so-called animated series, so... Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to jump forward and see if I can find a part with some alien in it. I'm, like, baffled at the existence of this. I wonder how much longer I could have gone without even clocking on that these are just the cutscenes. With a few extra scenes added in engine.
There are now.
You shouldn't be here.
I need to get into comms control. It's urgent.
That is what it looks like. Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you even trying?
Forget it. I'll find my own way.
Is this like your first 3D animated project? This seems like a thing a fan would... If this was fan made, I'd be like, okay, whatever, it exists. This is official. This is licensed by 20th Century Fox. This is an actual official project. No way. There's no goddamn way.
You're becoming hysterical.
We can't let it escape again, no matter what.
Okay, here we go. We got an alien. You're not just showing the first person from the game. Okay, it is showing her.
Jesus Christ.
The alien be skulking. Oh my god, you're actually doing first-person scenes. So you're even just taking clips of the gameplay one-to-one. Oh, this is the laziest. I don't want to be that guy who rips into a show and calls it lazy, because obviously 3D rigging and animation takes work, but this should not count as an animated series, and it is listed on Wikipedia as one. This is just the gameplay.
He was ejecting the lab.
Yeah, this feels like the antithesis of the concept of adaptation.
You fucking trapped me with this thing!
Yeah, I think I'm done here. This conceptually almost offends me. This should not count as being a digital series. It's just a long play with some machinima cutscenes added in. Honestly, at this point, I'd sooner just be watching this if I had Markiplier in the corner riffing away at it.
Smash.
Henry Cavill in his best role to date? Let's fucking go! I hope y'all are prepared for some whiplash, because while Alien Isolation was insultingly close to its source material, The Witcher Netflix adaptation has the complete opposite problem. As I'm sure you probably know if you pay any attention to entertainment news. I usually never cover shows that are still ongoing, but a lot of people are already dropping off of this show due to its writers' increasingly contemptuous disregard of the source material, including its main fucking actor. That is rough. Even Game of Thrones, even the last 2 seasons of HBO's Game of Thrones managed to keep its cast members while pissing all over George R.R. Martin's magnum opus. Oh, sorry. I got so caught up in my bafflement at these writers continuing to bastardize this adaptation of a property that they reportedly don't even like out of a spiteful notion that they can do better somehow, that I forgot to mention that The Witcher was a book series before CD Projekt Red came in and made one of the greatest game series of all time out of it. You know, almost as if they liked The Witcher or something crazy like that. Anyways, let's stop getting bogged down by griping about what this show has unfortunately become, and instead, let's watch episode 1 to remember why we got hooked in the first place. I tell you what, I think this might be the first episode of any show that I've ever reviewed that is an hour long, if we're not counting, like, the Kirby finale. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Such is the joy of modern streaming services. I mean, it at least makes up for all the terrible shit. Whoa, Nelly, there's the boy. That did not take long at all. What? Oh, I thought that was his bowl. I thought he just popped his bowl on his head. That really threw me.
Come on, Witcher. You're not scared of us, are you?
I love these people just casually threatening this superhuman warrior. As if they have any fucking hope in hell of dealing with him.
2 more beers?
He knows her too well. I love it. Yeah, pretty damn wizardly. Why even have the door at that point? Oh shit, hello. Well, I can't show this on YouTube.
My own creation. Helps pass time more delightfully.
Because you're in hiding, Stragabor.
How very clever of you.
I like what you've done with the naked ladies. I approve of your interior decor.
Kill her. I'll pay you anything.
I kill monsters.
This is all just beef between a cursed princess and a wizard, and poor Geralt is just being dragged into the center of it.
You want me to kill Stragabor for you?
If you tear back everything around it, it really is just a story of who is the monster and who is the man, extended over the course of several seasons and several books and several games, but it just fucking works because Geralt is that charismatic.
Kill me too.
Meanwhile...
This one bandit and wizard have beef with each other and Geralt's trying to solve it. A plot. The kingdom is at war. B plot. Let's fucking go. Now, one thing I should mention for anyone who does seek this out for themselves, it is told in a non-linear fashion. So 3 main party members, Geralt, Princess Ciri here, and Yennefer, who we meet later, they all have their own backstories that are all just kind of told intermittently with each other, even though they're all taking place over wildly different time periods. So that's a thing to keep in mind when you watch this yourself, so you don't get thrown the fuck off. In fact, it could be so complicated that Netflix released an actual timeline online for people to watch. They know what order everything happens in.
100 or so, Your Majesty.
This is one of the things people took umbrage with.
It's an ultimatum. Get it?
Fuck.
No more fence sitting. Time to murder a bunch of guys. And they're all as good as super fucking dead. Goodbye. Oh, that one was grisly. Oh boy. Hope you weren't using that face. Oh dear. Oh my word.
If we cross swords,
I won't be able to stop.
Oh, here she goes. This scene is fucking great. This was the first scene of the show I actually watched, and without context, I was like, wow, what the fuck? This is violent.
They created me just as they created you. We're not so different.
we'll take her to the tower for an autopsy.
If you touch a single hair on her head, yours will be on the ground next.
Have you gone mad? A mutation. It influences people. That's how she got these men to follow her. We need to take it.
Yeah, you're not getting that power, wizard.
She got to you.
You can fuck right off with that. So there we go, that is The Witcher. The show looks great, the acting's quality, of course it is. But, like I say, the way that this story is kind of non-linear, kind of missed the mark overall, but definitely a good watch for a season or two. Now, this one I was on the fence about. Everyone keeps recommending me this Netflix show, and having watched a few seconds of it, yeah, I see why. It looks goddamn incredible. But while it is a direct prequel to CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077, which is itself a completely original story, it's still set in the universe of Mike Pondsmith's Cyberpunk, which is a tabletop RPG first and foremost. Now, weirdly, if a Baldur's Gate show were to come out, I think I would class that as a video game show. And after questioning why I hold this bizarre double standard, I think it's all in the name, or rather the branding. By having the confidence to not plaster Dungeons and Dragons on its title, I feel like Baldur's Gate is more of its own entity now, and can be treated as such, even if D&D's DNA courses through every facet of it. You may disagree with me, and that's totally fair, but that is where I stand on this judgment call, and if you don't like it, here's episode 1 of Cyberpunk Edgerunners to soften the blow. Fuck me, style just oozes off of every frame of this show. Like, you could just take any screenshot from this and just make it a screensaver, and it would be fucking great, you know? One of those. I mean, it's Studio Trigger, of course it's gonna look gorgeous, but yeah. And then the augmentations kick in, let's go. Oh my god! It's like the fucking Gold Experience Requiem effect on him. You are already dead. What a fucking great fake out opening.
So, what do you think? Still warm, that? Couple hours old, lifted from the Edgerunner who scrolled it. Straight off the street.
So whacked!
Yo, this show has no right to be so fucking cool. God, this music's definitely gonna get me stricken, but I don't care, I love it. I don't know what that guy was doing up there, but I'm censoring it.
As I understand it, Mr. Martinez modified his headset with back alley software to avoid paying for the licensed update.
What kind of scumbag would use software without paying the full license fee? What kind of monster named David would do that? Could not imagine, could not relate.
David is not a good fit with his classmates.
I love this as just like a one-to-one analogy of just like how scummy school systems are about making you pay for shit. So if you're impoverished, you get punished for it. Ugh, God, it's too real.
You've got this, D. You're my son.
Yeah, well, easier said than done.
No, fuck, what? The shit! Oh, they just got caught in the crossfire of a fucking fight. No, don't you dare kill her off. Don't you fucking dare. She's such a good, wholesome mum, you can't.
He's not a client.
Neither is she.
Wow! Yep, don't have medical insurance, fuck him. Wow!
What the hell? Hey!
Oh, this kid's getting radicalized.
Your mother hasn't come to just yet, but she's stable. Need her to stay a few more nights.
Show, you've got to stop fucking with me. My heart can't take it.
Can do, buddy.
Go on, tell us. How does mommy pay your way? What's any Night City bottom feeder do to make a quick Euro buck, huh? Oh, a couple of pretty salacious things come to mind.
Fuck him up.
Hold on, Choom. Who said we were done?
MMA freeware? Oh shit. I don't think my boy's gonna be winning this one.
She was stable this morning, but then her vitals began to nosedive.
No, come on! You can't have him get kicked the shit out of by a bully and then kill his mum!
But only so much we can do.
You can't do this to me!
Down as she was, I doubt she'd...
Wow, that's so cold and impersonal. I hate it. This is a fucking villain origin story. Holy shit.
Her methods couldn't have been noble if she died in a car accident.
And the bully's ripping into him! Fucking hook yourself up and kill him!
Miss David, your mother tried to live beyond her means and died. Don't make the same mistake.
Oh!
I want this fused here. High time I crumb the fuck up.
Hook me up, baby! Let's go! Oh no, it ends there! Well, out of all the shows I've watched today, this is the one I'm gonna have to sit down and watch all of. Fuck me, that was good. Oh my god, the emotions running through me right now. Ah! The Savage Dragon? That's not even one of my almosts. That's a cartoon based on a superhero comic series. Why is that even here?